Anderson with DollarMoves. I'd like to welcome you to another video. So in today's video, I'm going to make it short and sweet. I want to hit on something that I was outsourcing today, and I just want to talk about, I don't know if it's just about being nice, but about not being afraid of talking to people that work at the stores when you're out there shopping. I was out today and I was at a place that I shop at quite a bit, and I was talking to a manager, one that I had not really met before or even talked to, and she came up and talked to me and kind of gave me some intel and stuff. But it was really cool because I got to find out that she really appreciated the fact that I came in there, that I bought a ton of stuff from her store. And you know, the fact that I just am nice and I do all that, and she really made me feel like I helped her, and that was really cool to know. But some things that were really interesting was that, so I got to start talking to her, and I talked to her some. Again, I'm not afraid of letting people know what it is that I do. I don't tell them exactly. I don't tell them my store name, or that I just basically mostly sell on Amazon. I just let them know I sell online. I'm very general about it, but I do let them know what I am doing. And so I let her know what I do and all this stuff. And I also let her know, the risks involved, that, over the last couple of days I had spent, I had just spent just about $2,000 over the last couple of days, and just let her know that basically, as long as they're a good place for me to go and they have product that I can purchase for, a low price that I can resell for, and the margins make sense, that I'll buy from their store. And she told me the story, actually. So she started telling me all this stuff, and she told me this story about how, because she had seen me before, I guess, and there was this old guy who followed me afterwards. She's like, yeah, he came in and he started talking, like yelling at me about, she was telling me that this old guy was yelling at her, telling her that they should kick me out, which I didn't even know this person was there, that they should kick me out, that I'm a reseller, that it's all bad, and that I shouldn't be able to buy stuff there. And it was so cool because, one, it gave me a chance to teach her about resellers and about how we are good. But it also was something where she told the guy, she was like, he's a customer just like you. And I said, exactly. And not only that, not only am I a customer, I'm a better customer because I'm buying cartloads of stuff. And, I'm helping to clear the shelves and all that stuff, where this guy, maybe he's buying onesie twosie stuff. So, and she's like, oh yeah, totally. And so by the time we got done, it was really cool. Like, she was like, oh, I love what you're doing. I think it's great. I think you're awesome. And I was like, oh, and I think you're awesome too. I mean, we just had a little love fest in the store. And by the time we were finishing up, she was like, oh man, I would call you if we get certain deals or certain things come up or we get extra stuff in the back. She's like, I would give you a call. And I was like, awesome. I said, let me give you a card. So I gave her one of my business cards, and it has a picture of me on it and my what do they call it? Umbrella company. So it had all my pertinent information for her to get a hold of me. So when they do have sales, or they have excess, or they're about to bring stuff out, now this lady's going to give me a call. And it's all because I took a chance to talk to her and just let her know that we work well together. All this stuff, it's good for me, it's good for her, and it's good all the way around. So it's good for their store. They're going to make more money. So it's really good to just be upfront. You don't have to tell people everything, but when you're upfront, sure, you may get times where you're going to have people who are not receptive to what you have to say and to what you're doing, but there's also that chance that you break the ice and let people know that resellers aren't bad and that we're all working together here. And one of the things I talked to her about too is I was just like, I kind of twisted a little bit and was like, these people, they get this weird thought that oh, resellers are bad or whatever. I was like, but you're a reseller. I was like, you guys buy your product from the wholesaler or the distributor or whoever, and then you are reselling. I was like, so does that make you guys bad too? And I was like, of course it doesn't. So, I got to get her thinking like that, and it was just really good. And, and I was like, also, this guy was just mad because he hadn't thought of doing the same thing. Everyone's got the same chance, and if he wanted to, he could go out and learn how to do exactly like I'm doing, but most people don't want to do it. And on top of that, how many people are going to risk $2,000 of their own money and more to buy product and cross their fingers that it sells? I mean, most people aren't willing to do that. They just want to complain and say why it's unfair that everyone else is getting everything handed to them. Well, I took the risks. I learned the stuff out of necessity, and now I am benefiting from it. And because I'm not afraid to talk to these people, to talk to the managers, to be out there and be nice to people, people are bending over backwards to help me out. So that's super cool. I just want to throw that out there because these kinds of things happen more often than not. And it can't just be every single person's nice. I think it's the fact that if you go out there with the idea of you're going to be nice to them and we are in a symbiotic relationship that helps each other out, and come from that kind of feeling, then people really respond positively to that. So I just wanted to throw that out there. We don't need to hide. You know, I know some places, Target or whatever, they hate the resellers, but you know, they just have other reasons. They want a reason. They're the same as the old guy who's following, you know, going around telling this lady that it was unfair. I mean, I think Target's doing the same thing. They're not taking responsibility for what their bad sales are. It's not resellers that are killing them. So anyway, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like what you saw, please go ahead and thumbs up, positive comments down below. I'd love it if you would share it with others and spread the word out there. You know, we don't need to be afraid while we're out there. And, you know, opening up the door to conversation will allow us to have more opportunities to things that previously we may not have had. So again, thanks for watching. And yeah, if you go to DollarMoves.com, sign up for the email newsletter. I'd love to have you as a subscriber. I think right here is going to be the subscribe thing, and you can click there to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And again, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you on the next video. Take care.